This is the Aftermarket Radio Network. It's your weekly blitz with Chris, keeping you in the game.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Chris Cotton with AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching here. I hope you're having a great, wonderful day like I am. This week's show is going to be called Health and Wellness, and this is something that I tried to get going a couple of years ago, and I kind of let it slide. But before we talk about that anymore, I want to say, how are you doing? How are things going? I hope everything in your shop's going good. I hope you're going well in your personal life and your family. As always, we're looking for more show ideas, looking for somebody to come up with a great topic that we haven't thought of yet. So if anything comes to mind, shoot us the email at chris@autofixsos.com. We'd love to hear your comments, questions, concerns, and any show topics or ideas that you've got. So having said that, let's roll on into this health and wellness talk and see what we can get going. Some of you may know, some of you may not, that several years ago, Kimberly and I decided as a family that we wanted to sell everything we own and hit the road in an RV. And so that's what we do now. We just travel the country, go all around, go to places we want to go. One of the reasons we did that is because we wanted to show our daughter as much of the country as we could before we sent her off to college, which we just did about a month ago. So Kimberly and I are newly empty nesters. Also, we'd had a couple of deaths around us from people that were, our age or a little bit older. Some of this can't be helped. Cancer is what it is, but there's other things out there that maybe could have been helped. But that brings me to the health and wellness. A couple of years ago, I started talking about shop owners, taking care of yourself. Because if you go to work every day, it's stressful enough as it is, especially now with COVID and everything else. Kind of the storm rolls uphill. I'll use that as a phrase, because you have your technicians they go home, technicians, service advisors, whoever. So the family dumps everything on these guys and gals, and then they come to work and they get wrapped up in stuff that's going at home and it affects their work life. And then next thing I'm getting a phone call from one of you shop owners out there saying like, hey, Bill's gone off the rails. I don't know what's wrong with him. And the first thing I ask is sit him down in a room, just let him unload and vent. Typically it's an issue at home. And then all of those problems go to the shop owner, and then the shop owner brings them to me. So as a shop owner, you have to be physically and mentally fit for your employees, for your families, and in order to make decisions. So, how do we do that? There's, first of all, you have to be mentally aware and be able to be in a great mood. I say all the time before this podcast, I'm having a great day and here I am. And I get up that way every morning. I also get up in the morning and I walk 3 miles before I start doing any podcasts or coaching calls or anything else. And that's a commitment that I've made. Several years ago, the doctor told me, said, hey, if you want to see your daughter get married someday and walk her down the aisle, you need to watch what you're doing. And so I got on the train. I got down to 250 pounds from 317, and it's kind of floated back up over the years, but now I'm really pushing hard to make that happen again. I really want to talk to you about what are you doing to stay mentally sharp and physically fit. Physically fit can be just get up, walk around the block like in the morning, get some fresh air. If you need to spend 2 hours at work and then go to the gym and work out, then I say, hell yeah, I'm all for that. You as a shop owner have, because you've put your name on the shingle and you've hung it out there, I say you get to go work out during the day for an hour if you can make that work. Make sure you take care of yourself. If it's a walk after work, walk it out after work. So I get a long walk in the morning. Kimberly and I usually make a couple of laps around the RV park to end the evening. And then if I can during the day, I get out and make laps during the day. So what I would like to see and hear from you, and this is something that I would love to see emails on, chris@autofixsos.com, right? Shoot me an email and say, hey, Chris, I've always wanted to do this, but I can't. And it can be, health and wellness wise. If you got something else, then shoot me an email. But that's what we do here at AutoFix Auto Shop Coaching is we hold you accountable to your dreams and desires. So if you call me up and say, hey, Chris, I don't want any coaching. I've got like 50 extra pounds I need to lose. Help me out. Brother, I'm here for you. Sister, I'm here for you. If that's what you need, then that's what I'll be. If I got to send you an email reminder every Monday or text you and say, hey, get off your ass and go make a lap, don't eat that fourth pork chop or whatever it is, then that's what I'll do. Okay. And so that's my scolding right now. So I'm going to stop that and then go back to this part of it. You have to stay physically fit and mentally prepared to run your business with everything that we've gone through the last year. These are two things that I know. And it's great for me to talk about average repair order and average estimate and hiring and firing people. But if I'm talking to you and you can't keep your head up because you're exhausted, or if I'm talking to you trying to get your business better and you're just physically not able, then that's a problem, right? And so we have to look inside. And I know this is a touchy subject, but so what? I've put it on the back burner long enough, and I've recommitted to losing weight again and getting down to my goal weight, which is 235. I'll say it on here because I want to put that out in the atmosphere. I also work with Brian from Shop Marketing Pros. He's working on his weight as well and trying to get back down there. And I'll tell you, I just feel better when I'm a little bit more physically aware and a little bit more mentally aware. I'm not going to go into a long thing on telling you guys how to do this. First of all, you have to ask, you have to want it, right? And then you just have to figure out, start slow, start by walking. When I went from the 300s down, that's the first thing I started doing was walking every day and back where I'm at now. So for me, I walk every day, up to 9-10 miles some days. And then I watch what I eat. I watch my sugar intake a lot because I've learned, for me, the less sugar I take in, the better my body feels and the better I respond to things. So, I know this is kind of a hodgepodge of a podcast, but if this reminds one person just to get up and get out there and spend some time on the treadmill, walking with your spouse. If nothing else, get with your employees and all of you go for a walk together. Like, come into work early and just walk around the block. Talk about things. Don't talk about work. Talk about things. How are you doing at home? How's this going? And so that's the health and wellness side of it. Also, the mental stress and strain that we're under. We take a lot of responsibility on. We're responsible for a lot of families. I mean, if you sit and think about your family, your employees, and all their families, and how many people you have, and you don't let that go, it can be taxing sometimes. And also your mental health, people. If you have issues, if you're having problems, if you can't talk to anybody else, then shoot me an email or give me a call. You can call me on the business phone. It's 940-400-1008. One thing that I've had here recently is I've had some shop owners that have worked in their business 30 years, retired, and then passed away like a month after they sold the store. And life's too precious. Life's too short to sit there, work hard all your life, and then not be able to enjoy it. All right. So make sure you're working on your health and your mental wellness and your just health and physicality. All right, guys and gals. This is Chris Cotton, AutoFix-Auto Shop Coaching. I'm having a great day, just like every day's a great day, and I hope you're having a great day as well. If you ever need me, reach out to me. You've got the number I just gave you, 940-400-1008. And also shoot me email, chris@autofixsos.com. I would love to hear your questions, comments, and concerns about this one. This is a huge topic. And of course, here's the other thing, right? The older I get, the more people kind of disappear around me. It's been almost 30 years since I played football. And unfortunately, we have a lot of those guys that I played football with that aren't around anymore. And I'll be 49 in November. And, I'm much too young to have these people disappear around me. And so I don't want to get the phone call from any of your families or spouses or anything saying, hey, we lost another one. If you can go out, spend some time walking, change your diet, get your mental health in order, and prolong your life, I say it's well worth doing it. Have a great day, everybody.